Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Just waiting for everybody to chime in. I know Susan Blake is out there somewhere. And let's check to see. Well, we've got a few of you out there. How y'all doing? There's Monica. Oh, Monica, you're up early. Thank you. I'm all by myself today, so there's nobody to bounce anything off of. So you just have to talk to me. Clara, hi. Thanks. Got a few more. Like I said, I just talked to Susan. She's up at 4 a.m. in Australia, so that's always fun. There you are, Susan. We got a few more coming in. So it's a cold, rainy day in Georgia. How's everybody else doing? It is dismal and cold. Oriana, hi. Thank you. Oh, Sarah, I thought you'd be busy making Christmas cookies or canning something this morning. I know all of you are busy, especially if you've got kids. I've been hearing stories. Lots of Christmas activities, things to do. Oh, Monica, it's storming in California also. Good morning, Blanche. How are you doing? I know any more, hey mom, I gotta go here. Hey mom, I gotta go there. No, you're kidding. Another earthquake? Oh, those are scary. Those are really scary. I know anybody living in California, and I lived there years ago. Those things are just really unnerving. Just when you start moving around and you think, I hope there wasn't any damage or anything. It's just scary. Oh, yeah, Susan, you're in the middle of summer. I know, I'm envious. Uh, yeah, you know what? That's it. You're happy in your PJs. Send the kids out, send everybody out, sit in your PJs. Oh, that's good. Nothing happened. It's just that rumbling. Yeah, when you first see it. I know Sarah and I were just talking about those earthquakes too, earthquakes in Chile. And yeah, it's just something you can't control. And, it's like once it starts, it's like, wow, just waiting. So if you're ready to go, I don't know if anybody saw that I posted the measurements and everything. If you wanted to work along with me, but what we're going to do today is what I did is I went through and I said this was a great project, and this is one I did quite a while ago, and we've seen this before. I think Anna showed it on a Stamperia Live, and it's just a little I don't know, it's like an oversized envelope or little gift box. So I thought we would just kind of play with that one again. And it's easy, and it's the kind of thing that, you can do in just a little bit of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over my camera. Let me see here. This shouldn't take more than a second. Okay, here we go. Let me switch back. Okay, now, and like I say, this is an easy project, and it's kind of like the thing if you want to just give a quick gift or gift card, or put a little Christmas card inside with a cookie. Sometimes you just want to give a little something to somebody. This is a perfect thing. Is that close enough for y'all to see? I could zoom in a little bit. You're her Blanche's dog woke up at 6 a.m. to go to the bathroom on a Sunday. Yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong. Yeah, Oriana, this is the whole discussion about centimeters and inches. So you got them both today. So all you need on this one, um, and this works out really nicely for a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, because you can get the whole length in one sheet. So for this one, you're going to count 13 centimeters, 2 centimeters, and 13 centimeters, or 5 inches, 3/4 inches, and 5 inches. And then your width is going to be the same, 13 centimeters or 5 inches. So what you're ending up with is, basically 2 squares and a spine. Easy enough. So you're going to score it at your 13 centimeters. So you're making like a book. So then your next piece, and this is the inside. I'll show you the one that I did already. When you lift up, there's a little pocket in here. So for that one, we're going to cut 19 centimeters across, or 7.5 inches. And then you're going to score it 2 centimeters, 2 centimeters, or 3/4, 3/4. And then what I like to do when I'm scoring, instead of trying to measure this width, if you just take your paper and score here, flip it around, and then just go your 2 centimeters, 2 centimeters, or 3/4 of an inch. It makes it a lot easier. And then you're going to take, before your paper's cut, you're going to do the same thing, your 2 centimeters or 3/4 twice. So then when you fold it up, you can see it's going to make your envelope. Look, your little box, of course, with one-handed. It is a lot easier than this. And these just tuck in and fold back. So you can see you're making a nice backer for your pocket also. When the tabs are glued, it's a lot easier. Okay? So you see how that's going to end up. So it's super simple to start. Okay, so then once you have your bases cut, then just kind of dig through. For this one, I did the first one. I used the Scrap Boys Christmas Wishes, and you can use either the 8x8 or the 12x12 sheets, because you're dealing only with a 5x5 or a 13 centimeter. And this particular collection was pretty cool. It had a lot of great images in it. They had some nice backgrounds. These would be fun too to cut out and use on the inside. And also too, on the 12x12, you'll see that there's like little areas that you can actually cut. Like for this one that I made, which I completely lost, you can see I used the 12x12 sheet and took only this part of the wreath and used it. So you can see then you've got like your whole layout just about finished once you do that, and then just adding some extras. This is a really nice paper, and it's kind of unusual for Christmas. It's almost like it's not a red, but it's a little orangey, but it's still pretty. Alrighty. Okay, we've got, I'm looking at at Facebook too. We've got Sophie's watching. Okay, I think we're good. I'm going to try to keep up with the comments. Okay, so here's that little cover sheet that we did. And you can see it's just scored, easy, and you start there. So for this one, I decided to use, I like that gingham, so I cut it just a shade smaller than the 13 centimeters. Let me move that up for you. Okay, a little quick glue here. Make sure I'm still on camera for you. And just lay that down. Just leave a little bit of white. Quick swipe there. And then for the cover, okay, what I did on this one, this is one of those corner pieces that I was telling you about and had the little bird in it. But what I did is I took my blade and I cut around the bird so it would make like a little slot. So this is just a little option for you that you can cut out one of the tags and just slide it right in there for your cover. So on this one, I want to make sure I don't glue too far into the bird. You can see how fast this goes together. Yeah. Let's see how I did on that one. Make sure he's still. I always like using a bone folder. It makes that glue stick right away, no matter what kind you're using. And then out of that same collection, I just took a little tag. I'm going to slide it right in there and make sure there's no glue. Otherwise, it'll be there forever. So there you have the cover. I also cut a piece. Make sure I've got it all. Yeah, that one should fit there. Just for your spine. Make sure that's the right one. That's looking pretty good. That one down. And I think, yeah, for the back side, you can leave it blank, but if you like to, just put a little piece back there, and then you can write your message if you want to on the back side, just to kind of finish it up. And this will work with any of your favorite Christmas collections, or any of your regular collections too, for just a, you know, birthday gift box or something like that. Okay, so now that our cover's done, all set to go. Oh, Gloria, I'm using the Scrap Boys Christmas wishes. Yeah, the poinsettias always get us. Oh, hi, Helen. I didn't see you joined us. Iris, hi. Okay, now so here we go for the inside. Now this part, you're going to have to remember for on this particular box. Okay, I put a magnet. There's a magnet back here and a magnet on the pocket as a closure. And the other choice is, if you do a box, you can also just tuck a ribbon in and tie it. But for this one, I use the magnet. So this is part you have to remember, that you have to put your magnet and your pocket down, you know, before you start gluing, especially this piece. So the piece that we can glue is this backer. So we have that one in place. And again, just do it a shade smaller. What was it? Or it was the teeny weeny thing. Chin chin. Yeah, chin chin. Just do it a little chin chin. I think that was it, Oriana. We talked about this teeny weeny. Okay, which brings us to our pocket, because that's going to have to go in order to place your magnet. Let me move this up a little bit so you can see. Okay, now if you look on the one that I've already done for you, you see that I've already cut certain pieces out, and we're going to do that here. Grab my scissors. Okay. So on this one, I cut straight up. You can see to the score. That's the bottom of your pocket. Get it all the way up. And on here, okay. So we're part way there. We've got it all the way cut. Then, ultimately, this part gets cut off. Make sure I do it. I always have to do it 2 or 3 times. I don't know why, but okay. So far that matches. And then cut this part up. And cut this part up. Now I noticed when I put it together, sometimes, you know, when you put boxes together and you try to have flaps that tuck in, they don't always match up exactly, and they leave a little bit of bulk. So what I did on this one is just kind of trim it out just a little bit. Just right to that corner. That way when you fold it up, you're not going to have that extra bulk. Anywhere you have a tab like that, go ahead and just ease it a little bit. See, especially here too. It's just a little finesse thing, and you'll see when you're starting to put it together, if it feels like it's catching, just trim it off. It's not going to hurt anything. Okay, and the reason I'm not putting any papers on it just yet is because this is where the magnet goes. So we're going to go ahead and make sure I do this the way I want it. Okay, so you can see where I trimmed off the edges, that it's not going to stick out, and you've got a nice neat front into the sides. So once you have that folded, start gluing. Glue these tabs in first. Oh yeah, Blanche is reminding us about the marathon. It's going to be fun. If you haven't seen it, we've already posted. It's going to start at 9 a.m. And Tamara Perry is going to kick it off for us. And also, she is going to be posting a supply list so that you can work along with us. And I think it's a great idea. Also, Ying was going to post a list, a supply list. So if you want to work along with us, I think that would be fun. Let me get that right in there. Of course, you know that doesn't want to fit in there today. Always when I tell you how easy it is, you know that's when it goes. Okay, put a little glue back here. And then just make sure it's squared off as you're gluing it. Yeah, let's see. And for the marathon, sorry, I started talking about something else. For the marathon, it's going to be Tamar, and then Blanche, and then Sarah, and Ying, and I'll finish up with you. It's going to be a little loose as far as time. I'm not going to beat anybody up if they don't make it in an hour, hour and a half. We don't want to, it's not going to go, till, 2 hours or 3 hours or anything. But we're going to stay a little bit flexible. So if one gets done a little earlier or a little later, it's no problem at all. Okay. So here we are. Now we've got our box. And what I'm going to do is glue this down. Sorry, I'm out of screen again. Okay, and this you just want to not quite to the bottom, maybe just a few millimeters or maybe a quarter of an inch side to side. What I always like to do on these is make sure you burnish it in. Stick it down. And try not to move when you're doing it. Make sure you're straight. Okay. So now what we're going to do here is grab the magnets. Now you can use, I used smaller magnets on this, but if you're going to put a lot of decoration on top or, you know, on the inside anywhere, you can go for a bigger one. But this seems to work just fine. So what we're going to do here is take off 2 magnets. And fidget with it. I'm just going to put it right about there. And this is the easiest way I know how to do it. Oops. Sorry, I got to put this magnet down. Just take a little piece of masking tape. And decide where you want this. Tape it there. Make sure your magnet is attached. And then what I need to do is take a marker or a little bit of paint. Hold on just a second. Even an ink pad will do. Make sure you get just a little bit of ink. It doesn't have to be anything too wild. Now, this is the part where you just line up your box where you want it to sit. Make sure you've got it straight. And if all goes well, just push down, and then you're going to leave a little mark. You can see right there, just that little bit of a mark, and that's where you want your magnet to go. Let me see now. That should be right. Okay. Just test and make sure. There it is. You can hear it click. So it's a good hold. Okay. Now we can finish up. And just put that. And these little magnets too, they're kind of nice because they don't make a big bulge in your paper. So you can get away with a smaller one. It's even better. And this piece should fit here. And there again, once you get your get everything cut, you can just measure out your pieces. This, of course, would be 5 inches or 13 centimeters long, and then just shy of your 3/4 or 2 centimeters, so it fits inside the score line. Let me see what I'm missing here. Okie doke. Still talking about the time in Sydney. Yeah. Actually, I thought on Facebook sometimes it tells you if you say you're going to an event, it does change it for your time. I could be wrong about that. Okay. Now, we're almost to the end already. So I've cut the pieces for the top of the pocket. And there again, it's the same measurements you started with, but just shave off a little bit. You can leave a bigger border if you want. But it is better just to go a little bit shy so that you don't have paper sticking out. And with this, you can go to the inside just to give it a little hold. Okay. And then I've cut, just to finish it off, I've cut a piece for the bottom of the pocket so when your box is closed, it's still pretty. Okay. Oh, sorry. Went off camera again. I'll try not to do anything close up so I don't put my head in it either. Yeah, these are pretty colors. Like I say, even that this gingham color, it's kind of, you wouldn't think it would go, but it sure does. It's a nice collection. And then I cut pieces for the side. And really, with this particular collection, it's got enough already, a lot of little things going on there, but you don't need a whole lot more decoration. But of course, that doesn't stop us from putting it on there if you like it. Just make sure that's on there. And the last piece. Okay, so now you see we've got everything covered. And I don't think it gets much easier than that. Okay, where's my magnet? I hope it didn't move. It's still there. Oh, I know what it was. It's from pushing down on the pocket. Okay, so there we are. Now I say I did this little cutout, just to tuck in a tag, but then you can add others. Like on this one, there was a few little elements that I cut out. See this little star, a little package. I actually made one of the molds from the Stamperia collection. They were just kind of cute. They looked like little gift tags in themselves. And I made a few of those. So you can color them, put them on. And then on this one, I also added, you have to have snow. So I did a little snow and a little bit of glitter. So these are just ideas for decoration. So on this one, I went through and I found this piece. This was from a Stamperia collection. And it says Christmas greetings, Christmas greetings. And since I already said warm wishes here, I thought, well, I'll just put something simple here instead of another tag. So I'm going to trim this down. And mark that off. And normally I probably would have measured that 3 times. But there we go. So just a little banner there. Yeah, don't be afraid to go look in other collections for things, because you can get flowers or holly or even little tags that'll match. And that's why I say too, the magnet is right here. So, you know, if you get too thick with that small magnet, just make sure you're not causing it problems to close up. But we're still good. Now for down here, I went through from another collection, and I saw this little snow globe, and I thought that was kind of cute too. So I think I'll just put that, I can put that right here. This is the part where your imagination, just let it go. These are just what I was thinking. And you can have that come up. Oh, hi, Sandy. That's okay. Hey, it's a busy time of year. Oh, Patricia, hi. I didn't even see an Olga. Oh, my goodness, I'm missing you. I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you. All right. And then if you want to, you can add a little bit more. I had this little bit of holly that I thought would go just to finish it off. Kind of tuck it around that snow globe. So let's try that. You can see we've only been here for a half an hour and this is already underway, so it's totally doable. Okay. And then on the cover, you can add some more if you want to make your own flowers. Let's tuck something back there. I found these die cuts too. This was a Stamperia die cut, which is perfect. There it is. You know, I mean, how can you go wrong with poinsettias? So let's put this one on here. And of course, you can add decorative chips. You could put real flowers on there. Let's get that on there. Yeah, and like I say, as far as decoration, you know, when we go back to this one, you can see you can go as thick as you want. And also on this one too. This was just more of a mixed media project than anything. But yeah, feel free to improvise, do whatever makes you happy. I could probably punch a hole and put a little string in there. But for the most part, we're finished. Now, that's all the basic construction, some of the decoration. And what would it be without a little bit of glitter or a little bit of something? I've got this glitter glue, which is kind of an iridescent, and I like this one. So if you want to, just add a little snow here and there. Try not to get my tag so it will come out again. A little bit on the poinsettias. Add your favorite touches. And, you know, there's a lot of options. You can go with the volume paste for some real snow. Kind of mix it in if you want. Let's see where I want it to go, underneath that tag. Mix it with that glitter glue. It's going to be pretty. Make sure your tag is still free. It's just a nice little effect. snow on the top of this poinsettia. This is the part where you get quiet because you're making decisions. I think it happens everywhere. And the same on the inside. If you want to add a little, it's going to be damp. I think it'd be pretty if you just added like a little bit of snow to this snow globe, maybe with a little bit of glitter. And I won't do that now, otherwise I won't be able to close it up for you. And wipe up my little... Okay. I think that looks like it could be done to me. What do you think? Oh, Tamar, hi. We were talking about you. I told them you were going to have a supply list for the marathon for us. I think it'll be fun to work along because then, you won't just be sitting all day and go, oh, yeah, right. Okay. Well, that was quick enough. It's 12:36. So what would you like to talk about now? This is about the quickest one. I could probably make another one by the time we're finished. Let's see. Oh, there is something I could show you that we all saw Blanche a couple weeks ago. And her exploding box. So if you haven't seen the post, I actually made it. So I want to give total credit to Blanche for her instructions and the great idea. So I did this one with the You and Me collection. And that opens. And another lid. And then you reach in. And up. And twist. And up and twist. And I absolutely love this collection, and I love this box. So if you get a chance, go back and rewatch it and make one. Because this is just a kind of a magic project, and I love it. So thank you, Blanche. And it closes up just as easily. Yeah, great student. Listen, I'm glad we had the video, because I kept putting it on pause. It was like, okay. But your measurements that you gave us are absolutely perfect. There's no question. Let me get this up. Yeah, I still have to figure out what to do with the top. I'm thinking about some flowers. So that's what I'm working on too. And that's the whole point too. When we do these lives, it's not just to have you sit there and go, oh yeah, that's great, and then not be able to do it, because you can do it. And that's what we want. You get inspired, have some fun. So let's see where else we are. I think that's all I have to show you. But like I say, these are really cute boxes, cute gift boxes. Matter of fact, I made coasters one year. So you could make this, that you could give a whole set of coasters in this box. I think just a little bit of tissue paper and tuck it in. Now what a cute gift that would be. Oh, the marathon's on the 18th. If you look on the Miniature Luxuries Facebook page, you'll see it posted when it's going to start, Eastern Standard Time, when it's going to start. So it's next Sunday. And we're going to start at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard and just run it right through. So just have a lot of fun, and there's going to be a chance for you to work along with us. So if we get supply lists together, grab yourself some coffee, work along with us, and I think we're going to have some fun. Now the other thing too, let me switch over here. Well, that's about the fastest one we've ever done, and that's, I'm telling you, these are quick and easy, good gifts. Hold on 1 second. I'll show. Okay. Yeah, this is exactly what it was meant to be because, like, do you ever just get, even a nice cookie, just a homemade cookie, I think would just do wonders. Hold on. I swear. Uh, vertically. Nope. That should be right. I know, so you can read it. Does it say warm wishes? I hate when you hold things up and they're backwards. Nope, it's backwards. Don't you just... Let's see what happens when I switch to the camera. Now it says warm wishes. Okay, cool. Where was I? What it needed? Oh, yeah, like even just put it, just wrap up a, homemade cookie and a little tag or a little card, and it's just a nice, thoughtful thing to do. And especially, if last minute and you think, oh my gosh, even a gift card inside would be great, and just a little personal note on the back. Once you finish it up, you can put another little tag, write a little Christmas wish on it, and you're good to go. One thing I did want to tell you is next year we're thinking about doing some different things. Oh, Anna, you're making your own. I hope so. Yeah. Yeah. You really, yeah. Post-its also. Yep. No, these, and like I say, this wasn't like an original idea. It's something we saw, and I made this one, gosh, way over a year ago. And I said, well, that'd be great for Christmas. No, Jill, we're talking about the Miniature Luxuries Marathon. We're having our own. We've got some plans for next year, and I'm pretty excited about it. And it involves Sarah, our friend Sarah, and probably in January sometime, we're going to be launching our own line of products that I just really can't wait for you to see. This is pretty exciting. One other thing we're going to be doing next year is Alda is going to be doing an online workshop for here in the U.S. So I'll be preparing the kits. Now, if you're not in the U.S., uh, we'll have a supply list, that you can get the supplies there and take the course also. But I'm just really pleased that Alda was willing to do one with me. So I'll be hosting and she'll be crafting. And like I say, we'll have the kits. And I think that's going to be exciting. But yeah, and Sarah, you won't believe what we've got planned for y'all. Like I say, it'll be in January because things are in the works right now. We're having some things manufactured. So there's something to look forward to. Now, next week, like I say, 9 o'clock. We started at 9, so at least in California, you don't have to get up like at 4, like like poor Susan had to. But we hope we see you then. And it's still going to be that order that I told you. It'll be Tamar, Blanche, Sarah, Ying, and then I'll finish up with you. So it could go anywhere each time from an hour to an hour and a half. But I think it'll be fun, and I hope you work along with us. We thought that was a great idea to give you that chance, and while you're sitting there, at least make something and just enjoy the day. So let's see, make sure. Yeah, yeah, Gloria, I hope to see you there. Christmas marathon. Yes, that was Sarah's suggestion. She said, "Why don't we do a marathon?" I go, yeah, "Okay, great. I'm open." So I'll let you guys go for the rest of your Sunday, and looking forward to seeing you next week. And keep checking the Facebook page, because, like I say, if we're going to post supply lists and whatever, that's where it will be, and then you can get ready for next week. But in the meantime, stay safe. I'm really sorry you guys in Mexico had the little earthquake scare, but oh yeah, yes, we'll send you a list, Susan. But stay safe. Have a great week. And I'm just reading here. Yeah, Sarah's got, oh, that's right. Sarah, you can watch her live tomorrow, Stamperia Live. Yep, she's working. That's why nobody's hosting with me today. You guys all have plenty to do. They've got kids, and Sarah will be live tomorrow on Stamperia, so don't forget to watch her. I know I'll be tuning in too. So if we're all set, have a great week, and thanks for watching. And I hope you make these little boxes because I think you'll have fun and it's very satisfying. So take care, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.